scatting may be desirable because it does not taint the music with the impurity of denotation.
Ah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
We're looking up lesser-known musical phrases in between episodes.
Yeah.
But this episode you're listening to is previously on.
My favorite Scott band. You got the Mighty Scat band. You fucked up my joke. My favorite scat band, the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. Real Big Fish. Yeah, I like.
Adam's a big fan of scat.
Yeah.
Listens to scat everywhere.
No kidding. All right, you're listening to Previously On, a Damage Control podcasting production. My name is Daniel Newkirk, and I am today's movie executive. Previously on, my movie about a paleovirologist won versus Tyler's murder mystery dodo bird.
That one was great.
It was good. It was in second place.
That was really good. And then Adam's movie...
My Scatmanologist.
Yeah, Adam's movie about an imaginary unicorn that ended up not being real in the end that confused the fuck out of Cody.
Yeah, like, I didn't get the reference, so, yeah. Yeah. Too much of a think piece.
Yeah, too much of a think piece.
God, he's so bitter today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So bitter.
He's got to go to the store and get his fruit loops.
All right, today...
Do you know Previously On is like our more popular show?
I like it. It's a lot of fun.
It gets
Three Dudes in a Review has the most views.
Well, but overall.
Yeah.
Previously On.
Thank you so much for listening to Previously On. So on today's episode of Previously On, this is episode 32 of Previously On, we decided that, much like many other movie studios, that we were running dry on ideas, so it's time for a sequel. So in the vein of such famous sequels like Pirates 2 and X-Men 2 and Axel Braun parody, we are ready to try again. And always like that famous Yogi Berra quote, and much like our penises, always leave them wanting more. So,
You get real sexually charged this time, and I just feel like we alienated a lot of people.
It has been so long.
I don't know if it's been that long.
It's been too long, Cody.
Yeah.
As Scatman Crothers always says.
It's been almost 9 months for Tyler.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So speaking of that,
Just kidding. I did it on the way here.
Yeah, I am. Like I said, I am Daniel. I'm the
Does it
movie
count
exec.
if you're by yourself?
I don't think so.
I was in the truck with you. I had to hold the wheel.
Yes, I will be today's judge, jury, and
that's what you want to call her.
Our judge, jury, and executioner for the movie pitches and our panel of writers. I am here with
Scatman Crothers.
Damn. Adam. God, I couldn't think fast enough.
Bill Cosby.
I am Tyler Tipton.
Yep. So Adam, Tyler, and Cody, who have to write the best sequel to any previously on movie.
Wait, why was I in the middle? I went first.
What are you talking about?
You usually sit.
He said Adam.
You usually sit over
okay.
there, so
Right.
that's just kind of used to
It
it.
is. I don't normally see this side of your face. You're a very attractive man.
Oh, thank you. Shucks.
Adam,
right.
You're ugly from all angles.
All right, Tyler,
back of my
congratulations
head.
on your win today. Yeah. All right, so they will be writing a sequel to any previously on movie. It does not have to be their own movie, but it does have to be a sequel to another movie that we wrote on previously on. And the winner of this episode will choose our next previously on topic.
Our previously on might have a whole bunch of views because I was going back and listening to a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, so who wants to pitch their sequel first?
Cody wants to go first.
All right,
No.
Cody, let's go first.
No, you can't do that to me.
Sure, Cody, go ahead.
Oh,
He is the
right.
studio head.
Fine. We're going to open up.
Okay, so it all started when I was 5. Hey, you don't touch another man's energy drink. You're just going to make a mess on his table.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, but...
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
You're shivving my monster can.
Cindy, can we get a new can in here?
What happened to Doris?
She left with Frank.
Wait, I thought Frank and Cindy were sleeping together.
Frank is a whore.
Does he Cosby sweater?
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
While wearing a Cosby sweater.
All right, Cody. Kick us off.
All right. We open up. we open up to a TV screen going. It just looks like it's late night television. The channel just keeps going and going and going. You see somebody watching TV, and you hear a sigh, like, like they're not wanting to watch this, but they're not changing the channel for some reason. So they're going through, and then then it goes to a cheesy, it's like a CW channel, and then it goes into the opening to Home Alone.
No.
Seriously? Okay.
It goes into the opening of Home Alone.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, oh man, not this shit again. And it's going and going and going. And about halfway through the movie, it's doing that thing where the guy's watching this Home Alone movie.
Wait, so halfway through the movie, we're watching someone watch a Home Alone movie?
No,
the whole movie is just us watching a guy watch Home Alone.
It's very meta.
Home Alone 6, The Voyeur.
No, like, we see this thing of this guy watching Home Alone in the dark. And it seems like at first he's not wanting to watch it. But he's not changed the channel for some reason. It's like either the only thing on, or he can't find the remote or whatnot.
Is it the porn parody version, or
no? It's the regular Home Alone version.
But he was flipping channels earlier, so
no,
how did he lose his remote?
Channel was just going. The channel was just playing late night television, and he was sighing and being like,
"Gotcha."
Like if he's not enjoying it, why is the TV on? And you're wondering this for a little bit.
Okay.
His phone was dead, and he couldn't use the remote app. And
no, I'm actually picturing the old woman's apartment from Requiem for a Dream. That's like what I'm.
I need to watch that.
Just go to the end.
Yeah, just go to the end.
And then we then out of nowhere, and then you actually get into the movie. And you're like, yeah, I remember this part and whatnot. And then the light gets flipped on, and you see the reason why the guy hasn't changed the channel is because he's in this weird ass metal chair, strapped down and whatnot. Kinky. And then you see Luke Wilson walk in, and sorry, I'm new at this, and I'm sorry you're so uncomfortable. Just a minute. And you see in the back of the chair, this contraption on the back of the chair is opened up with a bunch of shit, pulled out of it, wires and stuff. And you can tell this is a kill chair.
Wait, are we talking Luke Wilson, the actor, or just the...
Yeah, Luke Wilson, the actor.
It's actually Luke Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we have this kill chair, and we see, it looks like it's supposed to do, these weird spike things that go in front and, rib cage this guy with, metal spikes. But it looks like something jammed in there, and it seems like Luke Wilson was in the middle of repairing it so it'd do the stuff. But he's not going to let the guy go.
So I'm not making a joke. So you keep saying Luke Wilson. Is Luke Wilson playing Luke Wilson, or is Luke Wilson playing a character?
Spoiler alert, this is my sequel to the movie Runtime for our blue collar horror movie.
Yep, where you had the jigsaw.
Oh, okay.
And, crafter guy. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the guy we see in the chair is actually Craig Robinson.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, come on, man.
Gotta kill the black guy. There it is again.
He's like, it's not a race thing.
Mm-hmm. Why the black guy got me in a chair?
And we go through this thing of where it looks like a gear had snapped, and his contraption that he started to plan in the last end of the movie of Runtime 1. And it seems like a gear broke in half, whatnot. And you see he's brought in a new gear, and he's playing it, and he's like, man, you gotta make this. You keep it down. I'm trying to watch the movie. I can't. I'm not doing it. You know I'm not. I'm not trying to.
Man, you know how to fix this shit.
We ain't found shit.
I knew as soon as I did this, it would come up again.
Man, ain't none of this shit happening in the hood. What the fuck?
What are you trying to do? It sounds like you're trying to do Cat Williams or something.
I don't know. I mean, I expect racism from, you, not Cody.
Oh. Yeah, good point.
Are you all right over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Makes sense that you're wearing a wife beater.
Oh, shit.
No, Jesus, Tyler.
What? Really? That's the worst thing that we've said?
Okay. So Luke Wilson's character gets the contraption up and going.
Luke Wilson's character.
Yeah.
It's not Luke Wilson, the actual person. This is the actor.
He doesn't have a character name, so he's referring to the character as the actor.
That's what we're trying to figure out.
That's what I was asking, and you never answered me. I wasn't being a dick when I asked if it was actually Luke Wilson.
No, it's not actually Luke Wilson. It is Luke Wilson is playing this character.
Okay, that's what we were trying to figure out.
Why can't I hear anything? Did you turn me all the way down?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Then I'll go.
Daniel was the one that was over there losing his shit at Cody's racism, not me.
Yeah, but he's smart enough to back away from the mic.
Okay, so we get to where Luke Wilson's character has fixed the chair contraption, and we're like last 15 minutes of Home Alone, and Craig Robinson's character like, man, I know you, like this is sort of been anticlimactic. Like I know you was expecting this to happen automatically. And I think I'm not gonna live through this. I get that, but can I watch the last 15 minutes of this movie? It's sort of like, man, you made me wait around all this. You made me wait all this time, man. Let me finish this movie.
You can't.
And so Luke Wilson lets him finish the movie, and he's like, man, it's not that good as I remember, but I guess there's worse ways to go out than watching Home Alone. Mm-hmm. And then Luke Wilson presses the character. Craig Robinson gets killed. Mm-hmm. And then we go to the next day. Luke Wilson shows up at work, and then there's a news story going around. Racist killer abound. And he's like, I didn't do it because he was black.
So he makes a YouTube apology video. Like, look, I killed him. Yes. Was race involved? No. I don't see color. I just kill people.
But no, and then we go to this then we go to these scenes. Then we go to these scenes of like how he spent over a year making this kill device and realize like, why was this so hard? I made all this stuff for these other guys. Why is it so hard for me to do this? And he's going through all this stuff, and then he's like, maybe I actually need training. So he goes
to MIT, the Murder Institute of Technology.
No, he tracks down the P.O. box, and he finds the original killer he was making these contraptions for.
Wasn't that Eugene Levy?
Eugene Levy.
Okay.
And then we go to sort of this weird sort of mentorship.
Remind me, was it the actual person Eugene Levy?
We don't use names. It is this guy is this killer, but we don't. He never has a name. There's not really a moniker or the Jigsaw Girl, and we don't name anybody because we don't want names because we want it to be where you can sort of insert yourself in this role.
No, what I'm just saying is it was just the actor playing.
Yes,
that's what I'm asking.
Mm-hmm. That is the case in every single one of these people.
You word it weird.
Okay.
Well, I'm not that good at words. That's why we have Codyisms.
Okay.
Man's got a point.
And then we sort of have this tense scene of him tracking down this killer that he's making these devices for. And we go through this sort of weird mentorship program that Luke Wilson is going through with Eugene Levitz. And you just have the scene like, that's the thing. You don't start with a black person if you don't want to get labeled this way. That's got to be like your fifth guy.
You got to change it up. You got to go black, white, yellow, black, white.
First class, the morality of killing people.
And then it's like, and then, no, that's actually like the first lesson, like, these aren't people. This is the end result.
These aren't people, Cody.
Sorry.
I want to stop.
I think
I do this as soon as I have because this is the same stuff. Because I listened to this episode so I could read a refresher, and it was the same shit. I do it as soon as I chose this one.
No, please continue. I'm really liking your pitch, and we're just giving you hell. For those who may be listening outside, Cody is not actually racist. We just like to tease him about it.
Yeah, he's somewhat racist.
Adam, you gotta help me here.
No, because I'm the other racist on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we go through this mentorship.
Dave's just like, yeah.
So we gotta go through this mentorship program where it's this seasoned professional of doing this stuff. And then we find a new dynamic to it. The reason the Eugene Levitt's guy is killing these people, Levy is killing these people, is we find out it's sort of the Jigsaw mentality. They did these wrong things. Like, it was a abusive husband. It was a guy who spilled chemicals and covered it up. And we go through all these scenarios of why. But then we see the downgrade of the infractions that these people are doing till we get to the point of, like, this guy stiffs somebody a tip on a $5 coffee order. And they're like, is that really a reason for somebody to die? He's like, yeah, but you got to put you got to even the most common things. You got to be like, you got to get the awareness out there. Like, but do they even know that's why he died? Like, yeah, I'm certain somebody else will figure it out. And he's like, whoa, like, this is just a rabid dog now. Mm-hmm. It's any and everything.
Is that Eugene's character or Eugene. Luke Wilson's? Okay.
Eugene's a rabid dog.
Yeah, Eugene's the rabid dog now. That it's any minor infraction. You cut me off in traffic, a car's now rigged up to run into him.
He forgot the joy of killing when he first started.
Well, it's not even like
a job.
No, it's the
now
it's the
he's
opposite.
Just made the big bad, the Jew character.
No, it's not that he had the joy for killing. It was a crusade of justice for him starting out. Now it's anything that he's deeming as justice.
It was that Batman slippery slope argument.
Yes.
Okay.
And so we go through this thing, and then we get to this one thing, like, where, like, they get, Luke Wilson, like, finally got his magnum opus, or his, like, final device. And he's like, and then one day he's like, his mentor, Eugene's looking it over, and he sits down, and he just looks at him. He's like, I know I'm not fast enough to get up now, am I? And you see that behind Eugene's back, behind Luke Wilson's back, he's got his hand on the button. He's like, and instead of pleading, instead of fear, like, don't do it, he's like, I kind of figured this would, and then presses the button, and Eugene gets killed.
Mm-hmm.
What was on the chair?
It's more, I'm thinking more like a mousetrap sort of thing. Like, he just gets, like, folded like Jason does, that one dude in Freddy vs. Jason with the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I'm thinking. Before he, because he can't, Luke Wilson's character hits the button before he can hear the pleading or anything, because this is the decision he's made, like, I got to do it because he's lost his way. But I'm definitely in the right. I had the reason to do it. And this is where we go back from our discussion on the first movie, where we now see his descent going forward. And we now see him typing up Revision B, which is a revision change in a blueprint, is anything they change to the blueprint to try and make it better or changing the process. Mm-hmm. And so it's going to be Runtime Revision B is the title.
Okay. That's
who we casting.
We already said everybody. And he
Owen Wilson is playing Luke Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Look at that. Wow.
And then we have the next character he's sending stuff to is another young kid, and it's showing the continuing of a cycle that you can either do the next one, Revision C, or you can leave it at that, knowing violence begets violence. Good intentions can lead you to the path down to hell. Like, everything has an interaction. You're not just a solitary being in this world. Anything you do has an effect on something else.
That's a real fucking solid pitch, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is
That was real racist.
Well, no,
that's why Daniel likes it.
Lesson 3, Eugene, like, you can't start the black guy. That's like rule number 1.
That's
unless you're actually racist.
Yeah. Racist on its own.
Which, if you're a racist, like, we're ending this conversation now, because I don't do this because I hate, like, everybody deserves to die.
Mm-hmm.
Not
everyone deserves. Nuke 'em.
Nope, I hate everyone equally.
Yeah, like, there's that funny joke, like, in the Amalgam comics, that's the one thing Joker can't abide when he meets Red Skull. Like, this dude's a fucking Nazi. Like, I just hate everybody. This dude just hates because of religion? This is a fucking psycho.
Yeah, I may be a murdering psychopath, but I'm an American murdering psychopath. Yeah. That's a fantastic line from Joker to Red Skull.
Cody's in first place.
Yeah, that's a real solid pitch. I like the idea that... Because I liked Runtime originally when you pitched it. And I really like the idea that you have Luke Wilson who finds Eugene Levy and eventually puts him in a trap because they're hunting bad people, and he starts to realize Eugene Levy's a bad person. I like that a lot. It's a real solid pitch, Cody.
Thank you.
All right.
Cody won.
I thought the twist was going to be that it was going to be John Lovitz. That's the ticket.
Yeah. All right. Who's next for a sequel? Adam.
You don't have one yet, do you?
I have one.
Okay. All right.
I don't like it, but I have one.
Oh, okay. All right. My sequel is to Sinstodium.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no doubt in my mind that you were doing a Sinstodium.
I was this close to making a Sinstodium movie just to screw over Adam.
What did I do to you?
I don't know. Like, you stole Tyler's idea last time. I felt like that's why you had to pivot at the end.
No,
if he hadn't had to pivot, like, he would have been first place.
That is
Killer Unicorn? Come on.
That's bullshit. I said, hey, what animal are you doing? Just to make sure. He's like, no, you ain't going to do the one that I got. I said,
and the paleovirologist was a fantastic idea.
No, like, great, amazing idea.
Calm down over there.
What about my scatologist idea?
Don't Cosby sweater all over Daniel.
What's a scatologist?
Yeah,
no, we're not going to go to your Sinstodium, Pete. We're done with scat.
Okay, so...
Are you ever truly done with scat?
Yes.
It turns out that our main character, Sinstodium, is really into scat. Okay.
No. He's trying to bust up the scat ring.
Okay. He's mopping the floors. Scooby-dee-bop-bop-boo.
So anyway, the overall plot of the first movie is he's a janitor. I think his name actually is Frank. And the church that he works at is very sinful, and a demon is working its way up out of hell to embody, because Frank is weak of mind. He's got no spine. He's not so he's able to,
so he's Adam.
So he's Adam. You write what you know, and so he's easily going to be possessed. But right as the demon is possessing Frank, lightning from the heaven comes down and strikes Frank. So the demon is trapped inside of Frank's body, but is controlled by an angel, right? So that's where he's got the powers of the demon, but the control and morality of an angel. So like basically, as if you listen to that episode, I realized I was basically writing Ghost Rider, but his mop catches on fire. His mop head catches on fire.
It took you how long to realize you were ripping off Ghost Rider?
About 2 minutes into my pitch, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's got the vision of the angel to where he can see the sins or whatever. But so basically, he's got the morality of an angel, but the powers of a demon, right? So then he exposes the leaders of the church and makes the church clean. So anyway, so this is into the future. The church because the world we live in now, it's people are, religion, that particular religion that Frank is not in popularity. So it's more like the church is from what was it, Rat City and Spawn, that alley. The church is kind of like run down, and he kind of just that's like become his headquarters, and he kind of protects the area there. So anyway, so then
I can protect anybody in a 2-block area.
Well, anyway.
You know how hard it is to push a mop and... He doesn't have like the little cart. It's just a mop and bucket. Yeah. One of those wheels gets fucked,
Squeaky, 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 squeaky.
He's pushing that down the street. He's, trips and like spills hellfire all over. Shit.
Then he's got to go refill it.
Yeah.
You gotta go get the heaven powder that you put on it.
And he's got one of those buckets. You gotta lift up the bucket to pour it out. He doesn't have that special knob or it will drain from the bottom.
Please tell me he upgrades and gets rid of the mop and bucket, and then the end shot is him turning a key, and it's a fucking auto scrubber.
No. He's still, no. So basically he lives in this church now, this rundown church, because he cleaned out the church. He cleaned the evil out of the church. He lives in this church with his 2 girlfriends, Cindy and I was originally going to be Cynthia, but I'm thinking Cinderella would be kind of cool. To where, one's very like slutty, demonish, and one's very like nice, librarianish, heavenly. They're the dichotomy.
So he's banging 2 chicks?
No, they're in a relationship, but it's not.
Adam writes what he knows.
I write what I know. No, they're more like
he's a wise sage character that's sort of like, sometimes to clean up you got to get dirty first.
Faith is the other girl's name.
No, it's gonna have a sin in it.
Why?
Why?
I thought she was supposed to be the holy one.
No, so that's why her name's Cinderella.
All right.
Cinderella.
Okay. All right.
Anyway,
Denise.
they're more.
Sins and Denise. They just got us rearranged.
they're not.
Cinderella and Denise. Yeah, let's do it.
So there is a sexual component to it, but there's more like they're more like they act more like they're his Alfred, his Robin, his team.
But they're just naked.
Not necessarily. You pictured them naked. I never said anything about them being naked.
Well, yeah, of course I pictured them naked.
A sexual element. What was he supposed to say? Are they?
I pictured them naked, and I pictured Cody racist.
All right, let me ask you this, Cody. There's a sexual element. He's got 2 kids, one on the way. Is Sarah always just naked at the house?
Yep.
That's a fucking lie.
So Tyler, can I come over for dinner?
Up here she is. Up here she is.
So anyway, there is a. So the story opens up, and there's basically Satan comes and visits Frank.
Gross.
And he's like, what are you doing, man? And he's like, I got a bone to pick. He's like, I got a bone to pick with you. He's like, what? So basically, what happens is Frank has sent all these people down to hell, and the Satan's like, these people don't belong here. He goes, no, the powers I have, I know for a fact that the people I sent. He goes, no, these people you're sending them down here, they don't belong here. You're fucking up my thing, man. And he goes, no. the angel inside of me, it's controlling, like, whatever. And then basically the devil phrases like, are you sure the angel's the one that's talking to you, telling you? And so basically what it is Frank has like early onset Alzheimer's and dementia, and that's instead
of the Lord telling him this person is sinful, his mind is making up sins for these people.
So basically, not only is his human body now failing him, the angel and the demon that was inside of the angel and the demon is poisoning his body, his human form, and is now giving him like. So not only is his human body fucked up, he's got the angel and the demon inside of him. He doesn't know what to do. And he said it in his pitch, but the idea that the devil's like, all roads good, the roads that lead to hell are paved with good intentions. Like, you set out to do good, but you've done fucked my shit up, man. Like, you gotta,
Satan is so eloquent.
I know this is probably Adam's script writing, but I really like the casual Satan.
Yeah.
Like the Satan that just shows up in blue jeans and be like, Frank, what the fuck, man? Have you seen this paperwork that you're causing me?
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
So the idea.
No thanks, man. Yeah, it's not thanks, man. No thanks, man.
Oh, yeah, good point. So that's the plot. The title of the movie was going to be Good Intentions, and the idea is that, like, because of the two life forms, or whatever you want to call them, that exist in his body, his human form is now deteriorating, and he's got to what was it?
He's got to fuck.
He's got to. No, he.
How was that, Satan? Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, why else would you keep Cynthia and Cinderella around?
I guess.
So basically, it was the plot of the movie.
It's Denise and Cinderella.
Basically, the plot of the movie became a ticking clock. Like, that was he had to make a choice. Fuck, I should have wrote it down. It was the first time I didn't write it down on a piece of paper.
We can tell.
Jesus Christ.
You see
What did I do
you
to
see
you?
how mean he gets when he's not the one doing it?
Yeah.
Shit.
I can get ruthless. Like, I'm not that competitive at most things, but yeah.
Hey, I don't care if your house has a roof or not. That doesn't. You don't need to do anything like that here. Roofless.
Yeah, I'm ruthless.
Anyway, he ends up fighting. Frank ends up fighting the angel and the demon inside of him, and he ends up sacrificing himself to where he goes south, and the people he mistakenly sent down there get. It was the idea of the harrowing. When Jesus died, he went down to hell, and he let. This is where I stole it from.
All the people that died before, yeah.
Yeah, so Frank goes down, and the people that he sent down there that didn't belong, he brings them back up. Because the Satan in this story, while he is the one from the Bible that's thrown down in the pits of hell or whatever, he doesn't he can't be like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. It's like the laws of nature. If you're sent down there, it's not so much like Hades to where he can be like, yeah, you don't belong here, get the fuck out. It's a law of nature. You get sent down there, the devil can't really.
He's not in control of that domain. He's just kind of there.
Yeah.
He's not the master of hell. He's the caretaker.
That's why he comes up to tell Frank, like, hey, you're fucking my shit up, man. What are you doing? And so Frank goes down like the harrowing of Jesus, and like, okay, let's bring him on up, and he sacrifices himself.
There's a post-credit scene of Frank staring at like a wall of magma. He's like, we can probably crank this bad boy up a little bit here if we just fix this pipe.
Yeah, he's got like a. He's like,
yeah,
oh, okay,
he's like, if we twerk this here a little bit here, then that should be going a little bit faster.
Anyway, that was my downer ending. But maybe.
Would you stop?
What are you
I'm
doing?
just trying to say it.
Every time he's touched his phone, he's dropped it in the last 5 minutes.
I think to make it not so negative, because now that I said it out loud,
That's not negative. It's the hero's sacrifice.
What if he's hanging out in hell with Cindy? Like they like it turns out Cindy, like, even though she was there because it was a sexual demon, hellish, sinful act, she actually, like, I kind of actually like being around you. So they're like in hell.
Are they just hanging out in hell? Like, is it like the torture hell?
No, well, I guess it would be, since I guess didn't we decide it was Christianity or some offset last time? But when in my head when I was thinking of it, I was picturing more. Even though I just said it's not like Hades, I was picturing more of like a Hades in my head. So.
Okay, so what's like the big climax scene gonna look like?
Oh, they're gonna be in bed together.
Oh, look who's got sex jokes now.
Yeah, when it's plain Jane sex, I can get behind. When it's
Cody,
when it's just staring missionary into my eyes. I mean, her eyes, its eyes.
Cody's face when you said its eyes means that Cody's you hit Cody right there where it hurts, and Cody doth protest too much.
I meant the clown. It.
Yeah.
Tim Curry, Bill Skarsgård, whoever you want to do. I don't care. No judgments.
yeah.
Can you imagine some of the shit that it could do if you were in bed with it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the main climax would be when he has that realization that it's like, okay, I'm not in control anymore. It'd be like the Tyler Durden moment in Fight Club.
Okay, so maybe the rising action is him like trying to hunt like something that's corrupting him or influencing him until he realizes that it's himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like he's kind of, I guess. Well, I'm trying to make it where it doesn't sound like too Fight Club, where he's like, he's trying to figure out, because he's the firm belief that he's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
That he's like, you know what? I get it. You're the devil, but I'm right. I'm doing this right.
Because of the two creatures inside of him, it causes his human body to have dementia, which allows the demon to talk to him. Because it was the angel saying, like, okay, this guy's a sin. Like, so his eyes would smoke out, right, and that's when he would see. But because however you want to phrase it, his willpower or whatever is now sickened with dementia and Alzheimer's, the demon's like, oh fuck, I can use this to my advantage and really fuck him over. So it's the demon talking to him instead of the angel.
So then I guess that then it would build up to, you know, the demon's like overpowering him, and then it's basically this is what I have to do.
If the demon's the one that's sending these things to hell, then why is Satan unhappy about these innocent souls going to hell?
Because it's not the idea that like it's not the idea, it's the idea that like not the demons are like, oh, we love Satan, yeah, he's our hero, fuck everyone. It's more like the idea that every demon is so like Satan's got to be on his game because everyone's trying to usurp him. So it's like, I'm gonna fuck up his shit, weaken the game, and then I can go down there.
Okay, I think we got a way we can show subtly the demon or the angel talking to him. Like when the angel suggesting like this person needs to go, we do like predominantly one side that you see like a silhouette of like his left or right side, and then we switch that anytime the demon's pretending to be the angel.
Yeah, something like that would be cool. Okay.
I don't think you need to have the Cindy at the end. I think you just need to have it. I mean, you can put it in there.
Give Frank a happy ending. Literally,
he got a happy ending before.
His happy ending is that he's not hurting people anymore.
Okay, but he's definitely going to hell.
Yeah,
I'm sending Frank to hell.
Oh, but I can't give him a girlfriend in hell, but you can sentence him to eternal damnation.
Yeah, that's the sacrifice he makes.
Yeah, but then God could just be like, you know what? Good job, Frank. Boop.
Nah, this is Old Testament God.
Old Testament God.
Yeah.
Didn't fucking kill enough people is what you didn't. Take some notes. Make it rain for 40 days and 40 nights and drown them right out.
So sorry, Frank, you didn't sell your women on the slave market. You go to hell.
So the only casting really, because I think I forget who we casted originally.
Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah, but I want.
Didn't we decide Simon Pegg?
That don't sound right, did it?
I don't know. Did you rewatch?
I don't know. It's your movie.
I want to do. There's a character in Fight. Speaking of Fight Club, there's a character in Fight Club who runs the bar. I want Frank to look like that. He looks, but like what's his face from the non-Avenger Avengers team.
Thunderbolts.
Red Guardian.
Oh, David Harbour?
Yeah, but really like dirty and scraggly like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Cause I want
David Harbour?
Want him to be like hunched over, out of shape. Like there's no MCU steroid abuse in this. It's just like he's like a legitimate janitor dude.
David Harbour's who I would pick to play me in a movie. I like David Harbour.
And then who are you gonna get to play Satan? Someone like out of the box. Someone completely out of the box. I don't want any menace. Like Daniel said, like literally no menace at all, because he knows
Luke Wilson.
Yeah, he knows he's a legit badass, so he doesn't need to pretend to be menacing.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind Tom Huddleston. Like, I think he could be a real cool, like, casual Satan kind of character.
That's true.
Who does Ferris Bueller?
Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick as the devil?
Nah, but he's killed someone in real life.
Yeah, he has.
Someone's at your door.
No.
Oh.
No, my doorbell is a hell of a lot louder than that.
Oh, okay. Anyway, that's what I got. Oh, wait, you're not the movie dude. That's what I got.
Why?
All right. I like it.
Sorry.
I give 5 points for hitting me.
Before you even spoke, I know you were going to do a Sensodian sequel, but I do like the idea. I love a good Ghost Rider Constantine-like movie, so it's pretty solid. Pretty solid, Adam.
I don't want to do mine. Everyone's gotten pretty solids.
Oh, okay.
Plus, and I don't think mine really works.
Well, let's find out.
So,
wait, I told you what yours should have been.
That's the one I did, because I listened to a whole bunch of episodes like in the past, like leading up to this, and I was like, oh, this would be a really good idea. And then I'm like, no, because you made a fucking sequel during the.
Oh, yes.
Like originally I was gonna do my Uncle Sam sequel where I basically made a good League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
But then I was like,
That'd been great.
I made the sequel already. And then I was like, I couldn't think of another one. And then I ended up listening to him, and I'd hear Adam talk, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it. And then I'd go to a different episode. So it's our movie's gonna start out. We're gonna hear a guy giving a lecture, I guess. He's charismatic, like he's very intelligent. He's kind of the history version of like Neil deGrasse Tyson. Like
Nikola Tesla.
No,
No.
like he's saying
like
he
like
wants,
Neil deGrasse Tyson's like on Twitter, and he's like, oh, the science
Yeah,
in
but
this movie.
but he's in history, so it'd be someone from history.
No, somebody talking about history like Neil deGrasse
know,
Tyson.
Cody, I know. Don't get upset.
No, like I'm getting upset because you keep interrupting good idea.
Damn, I got a good idea with like 5 seconds into the movie.
Oh.
So you know,
So we're
it's-
going with Nikola Tesla.
yeah. So played by Luke Wilson. No.
Okay.
So Nikola Tesla's science anyway.
But I thought you meant. The joke was you said someone. I was saying you said someone from history.
Oh, it's not a joke when you gotta explain
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah, good
That's
point.
kind of what I was.
Jokes usually are funny.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
it's doing this voiceover, and then it's going to show a picture of the bay, just open water, waves, nothing, and then
San Francisco Bay.
no, it's an Oregon,
Oh.
and so then all of a sudden you see a pirate ship out on the water, floating,
you are
floating
doing
like this,
my idea.
floating like
Okay.
this. And you come to find out that the person that's speaking is Mikey, Sean Astin's character from Goonies. It's a sequel. Technically, I had to do a sequel to my One-Eyed Willie prequel,
Gotcha.
because if I did a sequel, then it would have been Goonies, and I don't think I could have just like recited the plot of Goonies and gotten away with it.
If you were any other judge, you might have gotten away with it. I have never seen Goonies, so I would not have been able to.
Yeah, he doesn't believe Goonies is a good movie.
I
It's
did not
not.
say that. I said
Oh,
I
he's-
haven't seen it.
He
Okay.
still hasn't seen it though. So
the
that
movie
says
starts
something.
off in the 1980s.
It's not a good movie.
It
Don't
is a
worry.
good movie.
What is wrong with
Dude,
you?
it's horrible.
The
It is-
only thing I know about Goonies is that there's a pirate, and then there's like an ogre who shouts like "Hey, you guys," and it gets repeated a ton in pop culture and is annoying. That's all I know about Goonies.
Goonies is so good.
Short rounds in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, it's Mikey, Sean Astin's character from Goonies, and he's. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to explain because you've never seen Goonies. So at the end of Goonies, it's these group of rejects. They go on an adventure. They find this pirate ship. They save their house and yada yada yada.
Sure.
So you're underdogs, make money, blah blah blah.
Okay.
So he's become this famous, history expert. Kind of like I said, a Neil deGrasse Tyson character. On social media and everything like that. He hasn't burned through all of his money, but I mean he's just kind of like living his life. He's got a good life. So you find out that all the characters, have good things going for them. They've moved on. They still have their recognition from their pirate adventure, but they're like, everything's going good. And then
Do you think the caves would become like the Mark Twain caves and have like tours?
see in this version they don't tell, like they keep everything vague.
Oh.
Like they don't want people to
going-
know about them.
Because of the day. Oh. Okay.
Just kind of like they tell their story, but like they don't reveal where the cave system is. They don't in any of that stuff. Like
Gotcha. All right.
the pirate ship's never been found. Like it just kind of floats off because
Like they're not even certain that what they saw was real.
no, they know what happened
the
is
police
real.
saw it too. That's what I'm trying to say.
Like it's known that it happened, but it's just kind of like, okay, we've solved all of our problems. Let's not, there's all this gold out there still. Let's not, let everyone know. Like they're not idiots. And so everyone's moved on, and then you find out that Josh Brolin, there we go. Almost said James Brolin. Josh Brolin's character Brand, who was the huge jock in the first movie, his life has gone downhill, and then it's because, to which I don't know if, not that I don't know Josh Brolin's personal thing, but you find out that he, at like the height of his life, where like he's like this famous athlete, he gets into a car accident because he was driving drunk.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
huge recovering alcoholic in real life.
Yeah, so that's why I put that in,
Okay.
to give him like the character something to do. So you find out that he's living in like his old the old house that they grew up in. Like their parents are gone, like he lives in there, and he's like his life has just kind of gone downhill, and so like he's like he's the stereotypical, you do like a late sequel, so you have to have your jaded character, and then so he's like trying to get the Goonies back together, and he's like, we never found the ship, and they're like, we have enough of everything. Like even if he's just like sitting around the house, like everyone's like, we had a bag full of jewels and diamonds, like you're set for life, like you don't need to worry about anything. He's like, no, we got to find it, we got to go on another adventure, we got to do this, and I kind of want it set up to where you think it's going to be like a pass the torch movie, where it's like they all just happen to have kids, so you think that it's like going to transition to that, but it's the like main character, like the original actors and characters from that first movie. So, and then the whole plot of the movie is that they're trying to find where the Inferno is, and so they go on an adventure, and then
Pause. What's the Inferno?
the Inferno is One-Eyed Willie's ship.
Oh, okay.
I had the same question. He said it last time. I was like, what the hell's the Inferno?
So at the end of Goonies, you find out the ship is trapped inside this like hollow. I don't know what you call it.
A cave.
Well, it's like
There's a
a
rock
cliff.
formation out in the ocean that's like a jutting piece that nothing's built on. So I think it's just a rock formation out in the ocean.
And so then like they blow it up, and the ship sails off at the end of the movie. So the adventure is they're trying to find where this ship is, and then you reveal as things go on that things aren't all perfect for everyone. Mikey's character, he's popular and everything, but he doesn't spend time with his family because he's too busy going off and doing all these talks and everything, which is different from how his dad was in the first movie, because his dad wasn't successful, but he was there for his family, and he's kind of become the opposite. And just, basically it's
The blonde chick starred in several seasons of Raising Hope as the mom.
yeah, but she doesn't say that.
Oh. Okay.
But basically, it's going to be your kind of reveal that's like, okay, just because we have these things, and we put on. Cody's getting his phone. I'm waiting until he drops it.
Yep.
So it's that kind of movie where it's like, just because everything looks great on the outside doesn't mean things are good. And then I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I had a really hard time, like a harder time than I thought.
My
Hey,
idea.
don't turn into Adam. You've got a great pitch so far.
No, my idea for it was that they all moved on from the adventure, and Josh Brolin's character had middle-aged malaise, and was like, my life's almost over. I want to have one more adventure. So he's the one that starts the. He's like, let's go.
Well,
find
that's
shit.
what I was getting to. Like that's why he doesn't want to be like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm dying. Like that was one of the reveals. Like and it's not like they're all sitting around like, oh, my life sucks. This sucks. This sucks. It's like he's just like, things kind of suck, but let's go on this like they're harping on everyone's like, this is dumb. I don't want to do this. And that's when finally he does the whole, I'm dying. This is my last chance to have this type of adventure.
This is my time.
Yeah.
My time.
And then it's kind of when they do the whole Goonies never say die thing, and then they end up finding the ship and everything. And then one thing I wanted it to do was that he doesn't die in the movie. I couldn't think of like a good hero sacrifice for him. I guess the ship kind of goes out to sea and then crashes on some islands like not too far off the Oregon coast, and he comes back and he basically sets up like a what's it called? It's kind of like a youth home. Sounds bad, but not an orphanage, a community center, I guess, for like
a youth outreach program
for like all like the rejects.
Yeah, a youth outreach program.
Like he's like, this area where you can go, and like he tells the different stories and things like that. Like he went from being your big jock, muscle bound character to now I'm going to make sure that these kids, these rejects, these future Goonies have a place to be, and this will be here long after I'm gone type of movie. So it's supposed to be like not a 90% emotional movie compared to the first one, which was a kids
Action
adventure movie.
Sadly, nowadays they probably wouldn't be called the Goonies. You a Goonie? Yeah, I'm a Gooner. I goon. I'm a Gooner, man. Yeah.
Sorry, the surprise on my face. I never put two and two together that Martha Pimpleton was in the Goonies. When you said that, I was like, that's why I was like that. Like, oh my God, it is her.
Did you put together that John Astin is Sean Astin's stepdad?
Yeah.
But that was my movie, and like I said, I had a hard like there was a whole bunch of them that I wanted to do.
It's called the Gooning.
The Gooning.
Yeah.
But that was my pitch. There was a whole bunch that I really wanted to do, but I couldn't figure out how to work in a sequel. And a lot of mine were just taking other movies and making them better.
Maybe that can be a previously on topic one time. Take a movie that did not win and make it better.
That's a good idea.
Oh, we did box office bombs, and I redid The Last Jedi, and I was like, I fucking ran my mouth and made a sequel to that anyway in the movie.
Yeah, so that's 3 real solid pitches. You guys did not make this one easy for me.
Hey, we didn't do as bad as last time where it's like, you sucked, but you sucked less.
Only the one time where I'm like, man, I hate all 3 of these pitches. Only the one time that happened.
I'm waiting for you to pull a Cody and be like, now listen. I didn't hate it, didn't love it, but you should probably go jump off a bridge.
I never said that.
You said it with your face, not your words.
That's very true.
But now I can't be legally held accountable for my face.
Yeah, that's 3 very, very solid pitches, and I really like all 3 of them.
I'd like to say that mine tugs at your heartstrings.
It does.
It's a Goonie. You're a Gooner, so you're tugging at something.
Okay. So, for those of you who are listening at home, hopefully, Adam's pitch was originally from our very first Previously On, which is Previously On 1, Superpowers. Cody's was from Previously On 11, which is Blue Collar Horror. And Tyler's was from Previously On 15, where we all had to write a pirate movie.
I got screwed out of that one.
I had a great pitch, sir.
You fucking played right into everything Adam liked.
Because Adam and I like the same stuff.
I made a Wes Anderson hacking pirate movie.
Yeah, I make the movies that I like, and Adam just happens to be in my same wheelhouse. But that being said, so going on to the judgments, so Sinstodian 2...
The Synonym.
I really like a lot of the ideas there. My concern is that there's not a whole lot of like rising action to lead to our climax. Like that didn't seem really fleshed out. But otherwise, I think it's a really cool premise that the superpowers are weakening him. But you are right that it's very close to a Ghost Rider storyline.
Is the Sinstonian supposed to be like a comedy? Not like a slapstick comedy, or I guess like, is it supposed to be more of like a Marvel movie where like it's actiony but there's elements of comedy?
No, it was supposed to be taking like a really stupid idea.
Or is it like the Toxic Avenger where it's like something really weird but it's taken seriously?
Yeah, something like something you'd ask a 5-year-old, and then you take it deadly serious.
So like there wouldn't be a scene where like he's like in a bathroom cleaning a toilet and like sticks the toilet brush in there and like looks around and like ignites it on fire to clean the toilet.
No. There could be humor, but I'm saying it's not.
I couldn't remember how it was meant to be taken. If it was meant to be taken like that, or
it was just meant to be like, the thing in my head was what's something a 5-year-old would come up with, and then take it like Zack Snyder serious.
Yeah. Okay, so going on to our previously 11 topic, blue collar horror runtime. I really liked runtime 1 to start with. I liked the idea of Jigsaw. And how do these contraptions get made? Because you're right, there is a giant plot hole in how all of this stuff gets made. And the idea that Jigsaw gets out jigsawed by the guy who can jigsaw better than Jigsaw. I really, really think that's a solid pitch, and that's a movie I would definitely watch.
The Circular Soul.
And then previously on 15, we've
Soul?
got a sequel to a prequel. To the Goonies.
I still can't believe you haven't seen the Goonies.
I haven't, yeah, and I don't know anything about the Goonies, but like as you were describing like the story for your sequel and like the build up and all of that, you kind of made me want to watch it.
No, don't waste your time.
So I
Best
don't know.
movie ever.
I mean, I don't know if I will, but like if there was a One-Eyed Willie movie that led into Goonies that led into this One-Eyed Willie 2 movie. Like that's a franchise that I would now consider watching because the third one's coming out, because that plot was real solid.
Goonies 2, Never Say Die.
Yeah, I actually had to look up to see if they were making a Goonies 2, and apparently they were, and then they stopped.
They've been
production on
talking
it.
about that
Yeah.
forever. I think it's one of the things where it's just like, okay, let's just leave it alone.
It's kind of like 30 years since the original at this point, almost. More?
At least.
Yeah. All right, so enough stalling. I've got to make a decision, and this is a real fucking hard decision.
Okay, now be like Cody and just tear us to shreds.
All right. I'm going to say Tyler wins, and just by
It's
With
because I'm sitting in this seat.
With the
It's
Goonies.
because I'm sitting in this
Fuck the
seat.
Goonies.
It is
I hate that movie
just
so
by a
much.
hair.
Why? How could you hate that movie?
Mom made us watch it too many fucking times.
So, Daniel, have you seen the Transformers movie a lot?
Yeah, but
you
monthly at least.
Do you hate it because you've seen it so many times?
I do not. I love
Oh,
the movie.
okay. So repetition does not automatically equal hate.
Well,
Oh,
if,
okay.
if it was good, repetition wouldn't bother me.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So
So that's the second reason Tyler won. Just it pisses Adam off.
I do enjoy pissing Adam off, but no, just a hair because of the emotional element and
Thank you.
the thoughtfulness and the idea of this
Emotions.
one last adventure, tying it back into
Frank's fucking a chick from,
That's all
from
right. I
heaven
didn't.
and hell.
That's all right. I wasn't trying to explain.
Sorry.
anything.
That's all right. I was getting angry.
It's all right. No, just the way that you tied it back into the idea of the original adventure and the emotion and anything that can make me want to watch a franchise that does not exist. Yeah. And no shade at anyone else's pitches, because Runtime 2 sounded absolutely fantastic. Like, this is such a great idea.
Except for the Sinstonian sounds like bullshit.
Sinstonian needs a little bit of work. But,
Yeah.
But still solid idea. So, Tyler, go ahead and give us a winner's speech.
Clean your fucking mop water, bitch.
He doesn't have to. He just turns his mop on and it boils it all out.
Then he has to put new water in.
Yeah, but you don't have to clean it.
Yeah,
But
he
he'd
does.
have to
He
change
doesn't
the
leave
mop
scum
water.
on the bucket.
Yeah, but you don't have to dump it.
And then he's also putting
That's.
harmful
I didn't
chemicals
say
in there.
dump it. I said change your mop water.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Jesus Christ. Any janitor worth his salt would know that you don't use a mop and bucket.
What do you use?
Auto scrub that shit all day long.
How do you get the edges?
They have edge functions on most auto scrubbers.
You get a
can't get
you get a
shit.
square head auto scrubbing brush.
They got the wall protector wheel on it.
No, it does not. Not my version.
Oh, okay.
I would just like to say I won. I beat Adam, and I'm extremely happy about it. And I still think Cody is slightly racist.
A little bit.
Slightly. Just throwing
About
that out
that
there.
much.
Just throwing that out there. No big deal. Okay. So for my topic for next time, I want a haunted house movie.
Okay.
I want the house to be a major character in it. There's no real restrictions. I mean, I don't want to say, I would prefer like there to be like a supernatural element to it. I mean, if you want to do like the whole, oh, it was all a man in a mask, or like it's not actually haunted type of thing, that's fine. But I would prefer some kind of supernatural element to it. I would prefer like there to be some like origin to why the house is haunted. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Haunted house movie.
A haunted house
What about
movie.
a haunted church? Can I throw
That I guess
To
that's
make-
that's a house of God, I guess.
to work on my trilogy?
If you want to lose already.
Okay, all right.
So that is your next prompt. A haunted house movie.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So make sure you check out a future episode for haunted house movies coming up, hosted by Tyler. All right. So you've been listening to Previously On, a Damage Control podcasting production. Make sure you check out new episodes every Monday-ish on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and SoundCloud. And then make sure you check out our social medias on Facebook and Instagram. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Adam, push that button.